Captain America, Brave New World, a cynical dive into mediocrity. Marvel fans, buckle up, or should I say, brace yourselves. Captain America, Brave New World marks yet another installment in the ever-bloated Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and it's about as inspiring as a fourth reboot of a canceled TV series. Taking center stage as the new Captain America, Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson deserved a triumphant debut, but what he gets instead is a script crafted seemingly from discarded subplots and obligatory explosions. For a franchise that once hit cinematic heights like Winter Soldier and Civil War, Brave New World serves as a stark reminder that all great things must fade, especially when milked for too long. Let's get one thing clear. Anthony Mackie tries. He really does. Sam Wilson as Captain America has the potential to carry the legacy forward with grace and modern relevance, but the film fumbles any opportunity for depth almost immediately. Want meaningful reflection on Sam's rise as a black superhero wielding the culturally and politically charged symbol of the shield? Tough luck. Here the script trades bold narratives for watered-down one-liners and overwrought monologues. His arc feels less like a journey and more like checking off diversity boxes on a corporate spreadsheet. And don't even get me started on the villains, or lack thereof. One-dimensional antagonists with vague motivations emerge out of nowhere, evaporating any stakes faster than Marvel pumps out its next Disney Plus spin-off. Where's the tension? Where's the complexity? Oh, right. They were sacrificed for another CGI punchfest in an overlit green screen extravaganza. Cue the underwhelming debut of Harrison Ford's much-anticipated President Thaddeus Ross. Marvel fans may have hoped Ford's legendary screen presence would elevate the role. Instead, he sleepwalks through it like he's cashing in on a mid-retirement bucket list item. And then enter Red Hulk, or more accurately, Russian Red Hulk. Yes, Marvel introduces this live-action adaptation of the iconic character, with all the subtlety of smashing a glass coffee table. Sadly, the reveal feels cobbled together in an effort to force gasp-worthy twists. What should have been an emotional, rage-fueled transformation instead becomes an undercooked subplot drowned in dull CGI sludge. This marks yet another casualty in Marvel's over-reliance on digital wizardry. Remember when practical effects and dynamic storytelling were enough? Nope, me neither, because clearly Marvel has long since declared war on subtlety. Let's chat briefly as Sabra's role in this saga. Marvel had a chance to weave a complex boundary-pushing character into its narrative web, and what did they do instead? They clipped her wings before she could even glide. Sabra, a figure whose comic book origins are entangled in numerous cultural and political influences, appears here as something resembling a walking Easter egg, with no memorable arc of her own. The MCU, ladies and gentlemen, where compelling characters go to die in the background of explosions and quips. Why include Sabra's origins if the filmmakers are too timorous to explore them with daring introspection? The fear of controversy is transparent, leaving audiences with a character that might as well have been generated from an AI bot, tasked with avoiding critical opinions. Marvel flirted with political commentary in its heyday, the Winter Soldier, Black Panther, reinforcing subtext as power, but Brave New World opts for the laziest take possible. Political storytelling as window dressing. The movie positions itself as an indictment of modern socio-political tensions, then promptly forgets to say anything substantial. It throws vague allusions toward militarism, national identity, and systemic failures, but ultimately waffles under the pressure of making a clear, impactful statement. By the end, what could have been a bold pivot devolves into sanitized, franchise-friendly noise. The result? A story trying to wear the skin of significance without an ounce of actual courage. Ah, the grand finale, where Marvel's budgetary excess consistently outpaces its creativity. The film's final act aims for the skies, literally, as characters fly, fight, and fall in a neon-lit spectacle that feels increasingly hollow. It's as if the creative brief boiled down to insert explosions here for emotional resonance. Spoiler, it didn't work. Audiences are supposed to be swept up in the sheer grandeur of what feels like the 493rd Airborne battle sequence in recent memory. Instead, most of us are left scratching our heads, wondering, does any of this even matter anymore? MCU fatigue hits hard here, and it's harder to ignore than ever. Marvel fans, when did we all agree to settle for less? This once glorious franchise that redefined blockbuster entertainment has now devolved into a sprawling, unfocused, algorithmically designed machine. Brave New World isn't just a mediocre film, it's emblematic of the MCU's current identity crisis. As the studio churns out endless content to keep Disney Plus afloat, the heart and soul that once defined its greatest stories have seemingly evaporated. Rather than answering the big questions, is Sam Wilson the Captain America the world needs? Can humanity grapple with the moral weight of superheroes in today's fractured climate? The film focuses on patchy set pieces and teases for future sequels. Worse, it insults the intelligence of its audience by pretending this approach is enough. To call Captain America Brave New World disappointing is almost generous. It offers nothing remotely original, nothing genuinely thrilling, and nothing deeply moving. Instead, it's a factory-made product, threatening to reduce the MCU's once pristine legacy into a collection of punchlines and memes. If franchise fatigue had a face, this film would be its godforsaken poster child. Marvel diehards might find excuses to champion certain scenes, as fans always do. But let's face it, even the most loyal among us can't ignore the cracks in the foundation. For everyone else, this movie leaves little reason to stick around. At this point, we aren't looking forward to Marvel's future. We're just surviving it, one lukewarm entry at a time. Here's hoping the MCU takes a hard look at itself before the new world officially crumbles.